A very pleasant good night, my beloved brothers and sisters. Once again, this is Eric Braxton. Happy to join you all in this part 2 video. Speaking to you all from his beloved country, Trinidad and Tobago, the land of my nativity, the land of my birth, Trinidad and Tobago, this wonderful island country that is in the blue of the whole Caribbean Sea. In this part 2 video, speaking to you all in the month of December, no, in the month of September 2019. Brothers and sisters, I continue from part 1, showing you all that man is flesh and blood, and man is not a spirit being in the body. God created us out of physical substance. Thus we are unto thus we return. He never created us like the angel spirit being. The angels was not made out of dust. Brothers and sisters, they is immortal. They was not made out of dust. That's why the angels are not living and dying. All the angels God created is alive. None of them haven't got sick and die. But we are getting sick and dying. We are getting old age because we are created different. We are flesh and blood. Angels are not flesh and blood. And Jesus Christ himself said that over Israel after his resurrection when he appeared in the room with his 12 disciples. Read it for yourself in the 4 synopsis gospel. Having said so, brothers and sisters, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John, you'll find that there. Brothers and sisters, it is very important to understand that. Why did not God create us as the angels? He had a reason why. In due time, I will reveal that information to you all, to those who are ignorant of it. But for now, we are in the early stage of this new series, brothers and sisters. So I'm teaching you all these false teachings and philosophy and ideologies in the New Age religions that are out there, teaching us, and in the false, like in Buddhism, Hinduism, Shintoism, and all different sects and cults. Yeah, don't follow these scriptures, false religions. They teach that man is a spirit being in the body, and they teach that the true person is not this physical body. They teach that the true you is a spirit being in the body. And when this body die, the true you, which is a spirit being, come out of the body at death, when the physical body dead, and is invisible in the spirit world. But that is not true. Man was not created a spirit being. As I told you in the book of Genesis, we see how God created man, flesh and blood. And we live and we die, we live and die, because the breath of air. I show you all in part 1. When the breath of life leave you, come a dead person. When you have the breath of life now, as I breathe in, is a living soul. When the breath of life leave you, is a dead soul. But the breath of life is the air, the wind. It is called ghost spirit. It's not a spirit entity having form and shape on the body, like the body. It cannot walk, it cannot think, it cannot understand. It doesn't have a hand or a foot or ears or buttocks or testicles, because it's not a spirit person. It's just like the air, the wind. It is the air, the wind, brothers and sisters. So I'm teaching you all in this part 2 video, brothers and sisters. And I will show you all that all these teaching that teach out of body experience, how to teach you, is a total false. Because I'm going to show you all, man is the body. So if man is the body and not a spirit being, how can man leave the body when he's the body? So right there, that teaching is false out of body experience. Because we are flesh and blood. Classic example. I might sound funny or ridiculous or sound nonsensical foolishness. Foolish to a lot of people. But I will teach you all this. Man is the body. This is man, you is a living soul. So brothers and sisters, this hand is mine. How can I leave my hand? How can I leave my hand and come out my hand when this hand is a physical hand? It shows you that I cannot come out my physical hand because the hand is me, it's part of me. My foot is me, and I cannot leave this foot to come out my foot to go no way because this foot is me. So man is the body. Man cannot leave his body and go no way and come back in his body because you are the physical body. Because when Adam was on the ground, he was a lump of clay. But the lump of clay was dead. cannot move. Now I is the said lump of clay, but living because I have the breath of life in me. Now when God breathed the breath of life in Adam, that dead lump of clay become living now because he's a living man because the breath of life God breathed in him, not a spirit being, but the breath of life that God breathed in him. Our Adam is walking and talking because he's a living soul. But remember, he was a dead soul first because the breath of life was not in him. So I'm a living soul right now. If the breath of life leave me, I will be there as Adam on the ground, a dead soul, cannot move. So man is the body. So man cannot really come out of the body and go nowhere. When you is the body, look, the eye is part of me. My eye cannot come out my body and travel nowhere and come back in my eye because the eye, physical eye is a physical eye. I don't have no spirit eye. So I'm not a spirit being. It is very important that we understand and grasp that principle. And when we understand that principle, we could go to the next level, as they say. I like the term, that's why I'm using it, to the next level and higher heights. Of course, spiritual and biblical heights. The truth of God. That's what I'm dealing with. So, all these videos on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, yahoo.com, and on the social media that teach that philosophy out of body experience, it's a total lie. Because you is the body. How can you come out the body and leave the body and go and come back in the body when you is the physical structure? That can't happen. But in order to fool people, they have to teach that you is not a physical body, but you is a spirit being in the body. And that's why the false teaching come now, that you are not this body. When God say you are the body, the false teaching is that you are spirit being in the body. So that's why the teacher, that spirit being is the true you. So why this physical body is here? According to them, the true you, who is a spirit being now, can leave the body and travel in the spirit world and then come back in the physical body. You see the deception, which is a total lie. Because God never created man a spirit being in the first place. So all these videos, whether there be 5 million videos on YouTube dealing with near-death experience and teach they're coming out of the body, all these 5 million videos is total false. Because you are the body and you cannot leave the body to go nowhere. When you are alive, you travel with the body, you walk with the body because you is the body. You is not a spirit being in the body. You is not no spirit being in this body. Because the breath of life is not a spirit being having form and shape entity, having eyes, ears, foot, teeth, having a buttocks, having a testicle, that's as the physical body. No, the breath of life in you, which is the air, the wind, the Bible term it ghost, air, wind, spirit, is just the breeze that blowing it, a force. The breeze is not a shape. The breeze is not a entity having form and shape or mind or think or consciousness. It's just the wind, the air. Well, and what? Same wind. You see? When I give up this, it go back in the atmosphere. But me, which is flesh and blood, rotten and return to the earth. Thus you are, thus you return. Man is flesh and blood. So I'm teaching you all that. I'm explaining that to you all. I'm leading you all to that truth. I'm pointing you all to that facts. I am bringing clarity and edification to your mind concerning that truth. The true makeup and the composition how God created man. All the angels know that because they see when God created man. They were spectators when God was creating man. Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer, all the angels know how God created man. They know what I say is true. You understand? All of them. But they doesn't want me, well, the fallen angels doesn't want me to teach you all that truth. Because they is the one who introduced that false philosophy and ideology that man is a spirit being in the body. Brothers and sisters, that's the facts of the matter. But I'm teaching you all, and I'm dealing with the historical biblical record, the Holy Bible, how God himself created man. Not the angels didn't create man. So we see how God created man. Man is flesh and blood. Man is not no spirit being. So in fact, there's nothing like out-of-body experience. As long as you all understand that, you all see that this out-of-body experience, that all them people claiming that they are coming out of the body and going in the spirit world and seeing Jesus Christ and the angels and the loved one, you all will know that all that is a total lie. They are being used to say that. But in fact, none of them are coming out nobody. Because they of themselves is the body. How you could come out your body when you yourself is the body? And you read that in the book of Genesis, the 2nd chapter of Genesis, verse 7. Read it for all yourself, brothers and sisters. But looking at the time, I think perhaps I could record a third other video, brothers and sisters. I have to smile. Let me see if I could record a third video, brothers and sisters. I thought I could only record 1 or 2, but I will try and see I could record a third. So we will carry this a little further to the next level. So shalom peace. See you all in the next video soon. Bye bye, my friends.